Hey friends, what's going on? Pastor Chris here, and I wanted to just kind of catch you up on where we've been with our current teaching series that we've titled A Bigger Table. So it's kind of like if you missed a week in your favorite sitcom or something, you know those moments where they're like, last week on church, and then it just does okay, so then we kind of started off this Bigger Table series with this understanding that it is important, it is imperative, it is foundational to ask the question about what kind of table we are building. And that really determines how we then continue to build on top of that. And so we use two words, or contrasted two words: assimilation, which means that you have to become like us to be like us, or adoption. Of course, adoption, the second one, it's biblical, and that's the one that we want to go with, right? And the idea is that we, each and every one of us, have been adopted into the family because of Jesus. And so because of this mutual adoption, we strive to live lives of abundance and hope with one another, okay? So that is the foundation of our table, is to say that there are no second-class citizens, that there is space for everyone, and that it is good for us to be adoptive children of God, period, okay? Space for everybody, and so that is there. Last week then, we talked about the next part about getting a bigger table so that we might have a meal together, is setting the table. And what does that look like? And so we talked about the ways in which it's easy to set a place for everyone, but it is a very different thing to make sure that everyone not only has a place, but their voice is heard and their opinions are weighed in a way that changes the culture and dynamic of the table. Right? And so we talked about how when Jesus sets the table, it's to heal the broken, to see the marginalized, to advocate and have a special place for the vulnerable. Like, those are imperative at the table of Jesus. And I can't get out of my head this conversation that we had in our Wednesday night small group, where we talked a little bit about, my language is, the utensils and the place settings are almost those fruit of the Spirit, right? Our tools for building a table that looks like that which advocates for all of those and reflects the table that Jesus brought are joy and patience, self-control, and all of those gifts of generosity that we have. And so the table is set. And this week, we're talking about then what happens when we start to get some cooks in the kitchen bringing what they have, and seeing the wonder of what that looks like by inviting, by equipping, and empowering those who come to the table. It's going to be really exciting, and I am definitely still of the mindset that if we continue to reflect on this series, that it will change not only our community, but the way that we are seen, the church is seen by those who are outside that we have made a place for. And so I would continue to ask that you prayerfully consider how you might be a part of this, and that now that you are all caught up, come into this coming Sunday with this idea that now that like we are plating some food, what does that look like? How are we investing proactively in the community that it might change the dynamic and the culture of who we are and whose we are, adopted into that family by Jesus? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Your guys' feedback about this series has been amazing. Yet another reason why I do think that this is such a powerful and important series, both as we spotlight the individual role that we have through our discipleship pathway and the corporate setting of the table, so that we can continue to be a larger community. It's amazing. Thank you guys for being great. If you found it meaningful and relevant, share it with friends, share it with family, because we all are in this doing life at this bigger table together. Anyway, thanks for hearing my recap, and now it's back to your regularly scheduled timeline for Sunday. See you guys later. Bye.